Hi everyone, and welcome to Pacesetter's 21 for 21. And this video we're going to focus in on the theme of positivity. And I think that's something that's really relevant, especially at the moment with everything that we have going on around us. And I'm going to be really honest with you and share that actually I found it quite hard coming up with the content for this video. And this is something that I talk about a lot of the time through my work. But actually I've found it really difficult. I've really struggled to be positive over recent days and recent weeks. So I did think at some point, who am I to talk to you about this topic? But I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've learned. And something I found really helpful is I started reading a book called The Positive Habit by Fiona Brennan. And this is the January book of the month for the digital book club for the love of books, which is organised through Library Plus. So do check out their Facebook page, which has lots more information about it. The book, she describes, Fiona Brennan, the author, describes it as sort of like a spring clean for the mind, which I think is a really good way of looking at it, and I think something that we all need from time to time. So I'm going to share a couple of key messages from the book, and then I'm going to give you a task or an action to work on. So the first thing I wanted to say is that I'm not sure about you, but I often feel that maybe, I should, if I don't feel happy, then something's wrong. Sometimes, I feel like I must get rid of any negative emotion. But actually, negative emotion is all part of life, those uncomfortable feelings, and we don't even have to call it negative emotion. And in Fiona's book, I particularly like this quote: "Each emotion, whether it is positive or negative, is valid, and it is there to guide you and help you." And so that's really helpful. And she also says that being positive is not just about it's not about denying the negative, but about embracing it courageously. So that's our first key message. The next one is about how you might sometimes look around and see some incredibly positive people. And Fiona says in her book, are they genuinely positive, or are they putting on an act? The truth is that positive people are not really happy all the time, but they are not acting either. They have simply made a choice to view the world through a lens that aids rather than hinders them. And that really resonated with me. And we do quite a lot in schools, talking to young people about positive mindset and that kind of thing. And we often talk about putting on our sunny specs for those everyday challenges or everyday situations that we may face. And actually, I think it makes a real difference, again, choosing to look at things in a certain way. And I think that gives us a little bit of maybe the power back or the control back over a situation that maybe doesn't feel within our control. So, 2 key messages there. And 1 action to finish. So on the screen in a moment you're going to see lots of quotes that are going to come up. So I asked my colleagues at Pacesetter if they could share some of the inspiring quotes that help them when maybe they need a bit of a positivity boost. And they shared so many amazing ones that I couldn't use all of them, but I've picked a few to share with you now. And if there's one that stands out to you, I'd like you to choose that. Maybe write it down or put it in your phone or have it around the house on post-it notes, whatever is most helpful for you, so that you can keep referring to it and keep looking at it over the next couple of weeks. It doesn't have to be one of these ones. It could be one that you know of already. It could be one from a book you've read, or it could be one from social media. And just a quote, an inspiring quote that stands out to you and helps you to feel more positive.